So, elevations to everybody in the collective. Grand rising, rich rising, whatever your greeting may be. I hope everybody is having an amazing day, has had an amazing weekend. And that was spill all over the table, but no worries. No worries. So, I guess we're going to do like story time and then share time. We're going to see how this goes because we know I like to squirrel. So, let's start off by giving all praises to the Most High God, of course. I want to say how thankful and grateful I am for this life, for the experience, for the people that I have encountered, whether they stayed or not, for the lessons learned, for the trials and tribulations, for being saved. So today I can't say that I'm sad about anything. So how we gonna start this off? I always have a rough time kind of going. I'll be trying like to ease into like the messages and stuff because they have been like insane. I hope everybody is like enjoying this 8-8 portal energy. Like it's been beautiful. Like I've been so giggly, like geeky. But there are other reasons for that, which I will share later on in the live. So first things first. So I can get these things out the way so they're not stuck in my energy. Let's say thank you and ashes to the ancestors of my highest good. Thank you and ashe to my guardians and guides. Thank you and ashe to my higher self. Thank you and ashe. So I have newfound energetic connections. And I don't know if it's the 8-8 portal energy or their energy, but every time I say their names or call the place that they're from, it makes me feel like tingly. So I know that sounds kind of weird, but anyways, hold on, let me plug this up. I know it's Sunday and I know it's early. Most people are probably getting ready for church. So good for everyone. Make sure you say your prayers for your enemies as well. First order of business. So there is a King of Wands, Queen of Swords. They may be fighting a lot over assets. Or this could be, I don't think it's separate energies. It could be a masculine who has found his feminine energy, and finding or connecting with his feminine energy has allowed him to speak his truth. So I don't know what that's about. I just like to get that quick little energy out the way because it keeps coming out in the energy, and then I have another thing that I need to address. So yeah, I'm working off of look, I've had a total of 6 hours of sleep in the past day. In the past 2 days, I've had a total of 6 hours of sleep. So I stayed up. My daughter, we took her to college. So we dropped my baby off at college, y'all. Yeah, this is exactly what this is about. Look, a King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the Moon energy. So somebody could have like a Queen of Cups. It could be a King of Pentacles who may be like splitting up from a mother energy, or is trying to keep something hidden about a Queen of Cups energy. It's gonna be like a split up between a partnership or business somebody had with like a wife or something like that. Now, mind you, when I say King of Wands, this does not have to be a fire sign. This could be somebody that's just very passionate, that's just very dominant and passionate about what they do, who they are. They're confident in themselves, right? That's where their power comes from, their solar plexus. Yellow is significant, and gold. I've been picking up on that as well as this blue color, right? So last week it was like this royal purple that I kept picking up on. This past week has been all about like this blue color, and then this morning today when I rose, you know, I picked up gold. So it's kind of similar to yellow. So solar plexus energy. We could be going with this 8-8 portal energy. We could be talking about like being creative, being yourself, being individualized, like how to really, really find who you are outside of your people, places, things, our material possessions and things we are attached to, who we are detaching from those things. And that's very significant because I have another story to share, but like, I don't think I'm gonna do all that on one live. So anyways, there is some type of hidden secrets or information or hidden feelings about that someone may have about giving something, Six of Pentacles, to a Queen of Cups, and somebody is trying to hold this person back from their wish fulfillment by causing conflict. This could be a Queen of Pentacles or causing conflict in the Queen of Pentacles life. I don't know how this works. There's some type of like information that was communicated or information that was found out, but I'm getting communication. This could be like through multiple, this could be like multiple people with the Seven of Cups. I don't know, but there's a couple out there fighting. I don't know if they're married. I don't know if they're business partners. It's a masculine, feminine energy. They're fighting over assets. They're fighting about assets being split up, or maybe one does not want a split to happen and they want to keep a hold to all assets. Or maybe it's a conflict or fighting over which party will get which assets, right? And I think somebody's trying to hold something up by causing conflict. Maybe let's say somebody wants to end a marriage, get a divorce, whatever the case may be. We know that's been in the energy, right? So, and they want to go towards another person, but they may be hiding that information. Also, they may be hiding the fact that they want to go towards another person who is like more on the level or completes them more. I gotta get away from saying Sometimes I have to remember to breathe in between my words, talking all fast and stuff. So someone may be trying to keep it hidden that like the true reason why they want to split up or divorce. I don't know what this is. But there are other factors that play into, it's like the overall energy is like the divorce or split is happening for a reason. This could be a split of a company. This could be a split of assets. This could be a physical split with a divorce or split up separation or what have you. And the other party doesn't want the split to happen because they want to keep a hold with the Four of Pentacles. They want to keep a hold of all the assets or particular assets in this partnership or connection, whatever the case may be. Okay. The Queen of Cups, it could be a mother figure. Or the Queen of Cups could be someone that this person is seeing more as wish fulfillment, emotionally fulfilling, right? So I just wanted to get that out of the way. Let's move that energy off the table. I do that so I can clear the energy because I don't necessarily have to like Sage or Palo Santo. I can just use my own energy, the vibrations of my own throat chakra to cleanse the energy. We're going to talk about some different healing techniques, super simple stuff that we can do that a lot of people aren't aware that they can do or haven't really tapped into yet, right? So next order of business. Okay, so I'm not trying to cause any drama or conflict or anything, and I'm not trying to cause a split between in the spiritual community, whether you be on a spiritualist, a spiritual advisor, a tarot reader, a seer, or divine messenger, prophet, whatever you call. I'm not trying to cause any confusion, but I am definitely picking up on a reader. Let's say this reader has established herself. Okay. But this person, their gains have been ill-gotten, or let's say that they do or have had spiritual gifts, but they got to a certain point and they start abusing those gifts and using them against other people within that community. Spiritual tarot reader, divine messenger, whatever you would like to call it. The moment that you do that, your gifts will be snatched away. And I think that something like that, like a jealous, I detect a hint of jealousy or envy. Actually, looks like envy. It's like ugly. Maybe this person made a name for themselves and really got up there. They make a lot of money, stuff like that. And for whatever reason, we know that when we're on this path, we will encounter people will be sent towards us in order to take us off our path by doing something dark, negative, low vibrational, something so much. It's always meant to get a person off their path. So let's say this person was established and then someone came along, they allowed them in their lives, and then they got them off of their paths in such a way where it messed with this person's gift. So let's say this person stopped getting like the spiritual messages and downloads from the divine and stuff like that. So this person started, because mind you, this person is established, they may have money, they may be well off, right? Or they may be doing really well for themselves. This person, and like I'm saying, I'm not trying to be accusatory, but I'm telling you this literally just came to me, and I plan on talking about something else on here. But this person start paying like people in tech and stuff like that to hack into other readers, divine messengers, phones, right? So say like for me, for instance, and this is another reason why I needed to address this. I've been having issues with my phone being hacked. I'm not necessarily saying it's this person. I'm just saying using this as kind of like a precursor to trying to pave the way to explain what I'm talking about. My pre-recorded videos, they are not, they will not upload. They will not upload. They get to they'll get all the way to 97%. I'm talking about, I have pre-recorded messages from last week. Now today's August the 10th, okay? Where it's probably around 8:45, 9 o'clock or so a.m. But I've been trying to upload these particular pre-records since last week, the week before last. They will not upload. And I've already explained that I've been having issues with my phone being hacked, all kinds of stuff being hacked, my technical devices being hacked, and it is very apparent. I know it's being done, but let's say that other readers are experiencing this same issue with their pre-records, right? We already knew it takes long for our stuff to upload as it is, right? But if you're having issues where it keeps saying like your upload failed and you have to delete it and then put it back on in the queue to be downloaded or uploaded, and it keeps failing, what's happening is whomever this reader or group of people are, could be a group of people, could be an individual. I definitely heard her, and I keep hearing her plus. Anyways, this person has paid like people who are real tech savvy, people who have a technical background, to hack into other like spiritualists and readers' devices, phones and stuff, and like mess with, why her freaking frat, finagle with that particular readers or spiritualists, divine messengers messages. So they can like hacking into the phone so they can see the video first, and then they can give out that particular message before that reader. And I just find that like, especially if you're a reader and you get messages that are quite different, you know what I mean? This person has been hacking into other readers or spiritualists, whatever devices and stuff. And like you have pre-recorded videos that you've done. This person, that's why they won't upload. That could be, it's not always the case, but this is what a message that I'm picking up on. This is a message that I'm picking up on. So let me see. because I think this person did something and they lost their gifts. Maybe they got envious or jealous of another reader or something. I don't know. It's never a reason for us to get jealous. Like the divine, there's a vastness of people on the plane of existence. The divine gives the particular messages to particular people, readers, message deliverers, whomever, for a purpose, because they may be the ones that reach that particular demographic or group. You know what I mean? So let's say we all get the same message, but we may have different pieces of the message. So there should never be a reason why anyone should feel threatened by another person in their field, whether you're a spiritual healer or advisor, or whether you're a tarot reader, whether you're a divine messenger, a prophet, a seer. There is no reason any of us should ever have to be envious of one another because we receive different downloads than the others, right? That's just crazy to me, because we should always take it as a gift that the divine has even chosen us to give out messages. It doesn't matter if you don't, if you know, you think you the best at what you do in that particular field of messages, that range of type of messages. There could be another reader that's meant for a different field, the type of messages that they deliver. That doesn't mean that they're better than you or you're better than them. That means that those are the areas that the divine has chose you to give messages out on. You know what I mean? So I feel like somebody got envious because the type of messages that they were getting was not like, they felt like other readers were getting better downloads than them. So they decided to start attacking other people's platforms and also hacking into, let's say they start attacking their platforms and stuff, like messing with like their views, messing with the messages getting out, reporting their content so they couldn't put it out, stealing their content, right? You'll lose your gift. That's a surefire way to lose your gifts. That's a surefire way to lose your gifts. And I feel like this person did something like that and lost access to their gifts. And then from there, maybe their content start going down, their viewers start going down. It should never be about viewers anyways, or how much money you make. The divine gonna make a way. If they put you in an area, give you a gift, they're going to make sure that you are compensated, whether physically, spiritually, emotionally, or financially, for performing the duties that they chose you for, right? So anyways, I feel like this person has hired people in tech to hack into particular readers' phones and devices and stuff like that, because people can do that and they can see your pre-recorded videos way before they upload onto your channel or platform. And like, maybe they can't necessarily or they probably can delete the video, but that will be too suspicious, right? They have to try to stay inconspicuous, but they will hack into a person's device and then see their pre-records and then, like take the message as their own. Let's say they're writing it down or something, or somebody may be practicing how a particular reader or readers are giving out their messages, like their mannerisms and stuff like that. And, I don't know if this is this reader I picked up on last year, like a reader that was gifted but turned karmic because they started doing karmic stuff. It was for monetary gain. They got greedy, lost their gifts. But anyways, and then they'll give out the message first, like, oh, I did it first. There should never be a competition in who gave a message out first, honey, because if you ask me, and I know a lot of people gonna be like, girl, but that's your gift. That's your divine gift. Somebody's stealing from you. They robbing you financially. Divine will deal with them accordingly. I promise you. I never have to retaliate or have revenge on anyone. But for me, it's like, it's a divine message. It really don't matter who puts out that message, because we're reaching different people in different groups, different demographics, different geological locations, right? It doesn't matter who puts out the message, so long as the message gets put out. But if you try and take or steal somebody's message that the divine designated them to give out, or designated them with a particular gift, you lose every time. The moment you start doing that, you lose, right? So there's that. I'll definitely begin picking up on this energy. Look, a King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. I don't know. I'm gonna tap into this energy real quick, and then we're gonna go into look, magician. This reader could be a masculine energy, earth sign. Doesn't have to be. It could be someone in a very conflictual masculine type of energy. And what they are doing is they are stealing. They may be using magic. And mind you, magic and stuff like that, it does not always have to include herbs, lighting candles, things of that. The moment that you get envious and you start like reporting people's content and trying to get them shadow banned, that's witchcraft. That's magic. You hear me with the magician? That's witchcraft and magic. So the moment that you start slandering somebody's name so people won't watch them, their viewership will go down, or their content won't be seen, or anything like that, that's witchcraft, okay? And this person is heartbroken. I don't know why they heartbroken. It could be about a King of Pentacles. I don't know, child. But I definitely did get her plus. Okay, there we go. Queen of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Somebody wants to dominate all the contracts or all the fields in spirituality or divine messages and stuff. Look, with the Seven of Pentacles. And with the healer. Somebody wants to dominate over other healers, or they want to be the one in that area and the one in this area. It's just like somebody wants to be the greatest in every area. If that's what the divine meant for you to do, you would do it. And you would, if the divine meant for you to dominate every single area, you would never have to attack another person. They're going to make sure that you have all the instructions and downloads and everything that you need in order to become the best in that particular field, right? The best yourself, not better than another. See, like, bro, with the Wheel of Fortune and Queen of Cups. Somebody is in their fields. Somebody hella much in their fields. And I also feel like with the Three of Swords, Queen of Cups, somebody is heartbroken and in their feelings, overly emotional at this time. Not saying that Queen of Cups is overly emotional, but with the Three of Swords, that's why I said that. And they changed their destiny into a fated type of thing. This is what I'm saying with the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody want to be like the only one that's seen in high honor in all out areas of spirituality and healing and tarot and divine messages. It's just weird to me. But this person definitely has hired tech people. I don't know if they're a part of the YouTube platform. YouTube, it's not technically YouTube, it's people, right? Money's not the root of all evil. People's love for money is the root of all evil. Evil. I guess God. Yep, Two of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Somebody could have even been petitioning the divine to have other people's gifts, or to be seen as the top dominant, or to be seen as a chosen one, or to be seen as like the one chosen for every single field. That's just ridiculous, bro. It's just ridiculous. I don't even know why I picked up on this message with a King of Cups. I don't know what this person's energy. Uncloak their energy, please. We're not doing that over here. Let's remove all energy cloaks from my table, from this area, from this read at this time. Because somebody it keep popping up. It's not, no, that's not what I'm feeling. I feel like somebody is trying to jump around or bounce their energy around. Somebody can be using like a signal scrambler also with the bouncing around of energy. Somebody could be using like a signal scrambler to like mess with people's Wi-Fi. If your Wi-Fi, like mine has been doing, it's been going like in and out. And I have two separate Wi-Fis, bro, for this purpose, plus a Wi-Fi extender for one of them. So there's no reason somebody could be, look, man. Somebody lost their gifts, and I can't make, and this person is heartbroken. Someone lost their gifts for being conflictual with other gifted people, or trying to fight for other people's gifts. Man, bro. And this is, and it fell, bro, and it did again. It fell in the reverse. That's why this person lost their gifts. How you gonna be gifted and try to fight someone else for their gifts? Petition of divine. I should get that gift. I should dominate. I should be chosen for that particular area. No, be happy with what you got. This is why I show gratitude constantly. And this is people's, I don't know what the, we got 10 of Cups, the Emperor, and 7 of Wands. Like somebody trying to stand their ground when it comes to a father figure, or somebody has a powerful ancestor in the spiritual realm that is not going. And this person is very powerful, and this person is trying to stand their ground against, or this, I don't know, stand their ground about their work or about somebody's area of study or work. I don't know. Does it always have to be about a man? This is why I said her plus. I'll be sick of these messages, bro. We're going to get out of this energy because the sun came out, and then we had the Empress, okay? We had the sun, the Empress, the healer. This could be a reason why, let's say this reader married or have somebody, because, yeah, married, has a family with somebody, Emperor energy. And this person does, like, let's say what I do, what we do. Some of us, not all. And maybe this person, you know, they're great at what they do. They make a lot of money. They're, you know, they getting it. And then let's say that a particular new reader comes on the scene, and maybe this emperor, somebody they work with, somebody held in high honor, seeing this up and coming, because this definitely could be like a contract or something. Let's say this is a spiritualist, somebody that does what I do. And someone that's held in high honor who may support them. They seen a new and up and coming reader as being like, maybe they held this new reader in high honor. Maybe they feel like that this new reader gave them a different aspect of healing, right? Let's say this person, they're great at telling people, you know, how to heal, how to do certain type of spells, potions, magic, stuff like that, or alchemy for their money, for their career. But let's say another person, new reader, comes on the scene and they're amazing at what they do as far as healing. And they help this person heal in such a way where it magnified their manifestations, right? With the Emperor being there, the magician is also out there with the sun. This new healer or person on the scene helped this person heal in such a way that magnified their manifestations. And this person became envious or jealous, so they tried to attack that person's content or platform, right? And let's say they did this over a period of time, had to reported their content, stuff like that, and had them shadow ban crazy stuff like that, right? Messing with their viewers, stuff like that. That person lost their gifts because of this, because we do have the 8 of Pentacles here. That person lost their gifts because of this. This is also giving me resistant to change. Trying to stand your ground about your area of work when it's your area of work. Everybody's going to have their own particular area of work. Yep. Because somebody is very well aware that somebody is a healer. Like, let's say this person is like a studied type of spiritualist or tarot reader or something like that, or a occultist, right? We do have the magician out here. Somebody is a natural healer. Someone became extremely jealous of this with the sun and the Empress. Yep. So somebody got into some weird masculine energy and tried to end a lot of things or cut off people's possibilities, or this person's possibility of ever being seen in the light as being a healer. Yep. So they could be the one chosen for that particular area. But man, look, somebody could be a fire sign, heavy fire. This could be heavy passion about something. This could be somebody standing their ground on, this is like somebody saying like, no, I healed you. It wasn't that person. They just came onto the scene. They don't have that many viewers or followers. Their content is all over the place, blah, blah, blah. I did that. I was responsible for your healing. And the other person being like, no, I know who's responsible for my healing. And it's not you. You've helped me in career, money, stuff like this, and those areas of expertise. But this person helped me heal me, the inner me. Somebody is mad about this. Somebody is mad about this because, and I don't even feel like this is in a love way. I feel like this is a thing where somebody is acknowledging what another person does. Let's say this is a masculine, feminine. This feminine has helped this masculine in their manifestations. But you can only get so far. We have to learn the art of detachment, people. Even in relationships. I'm sorry, but this is true. Items, materials, people, places, things, situations. We have to learn the art of detachment, that things are either meant, they are in our lives to teach us a lesson for us to grow from. We let them go after that. They are in our lives for us to keep forever, or keep forever, but never remain in the energy where we become so lost without them, right? And somebody, yeah, that's what it is. And it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody could have healed someone's inner child or helped them heal their inner child. And this could just be, let's say the man or woman, whatever, take it as it resonates, acknowledge that another person had an expertise in a different area when it came to healing their inner self, to magnify what they already had. Like realizing we can't go past a certain point until we heal. We can't go past a certain point until we actually get on our path. And maybe what this person did helped up to a certain point, but they could never get past a certain point. And someone wants to get past a certain point, and they finally came across maybe a platform, a reader, a spiritualist, something like that, that actually helped them realize where they needed to fix something in order to get past that certain like plateau or that blockage, right? And they helped them heal like their inner child. And it actually thrust them forward into so much more. Like they actually made it over that obstacle, block, or hurdle. And they acknowledge, let's just say they, in the background, they acknowledge that person. Whomever the person that was helping them with like their physical manifestations, like money moves, career moves, I'm definitely keep seeing that deck. They became upset, jealous, like they wanted to be the one to heal this person, or why can't they? Like, bro, we got to get away from that. We got to get away from that. Because this energy that's just dominated, and maybe this person done cut them off, okay? Maybe this person has cut them off, so I'm probably end this live and do a whole other live because it just irritated me. And now with the first part that I gave out, this could be the same energy where people are trying to divvy up assets. This could be a person like trying to fight and say, no, well, I helped you get to this point and I gave you the ideas or the advice in order to make this money move and make this money in this area. So if you want to split up from me, like, and let's say this person is not even splitting up to go towards that other person, they could be splitting up because they've seen how envious and jealous this person was, how unappreciative or how vindictive they became when they couldn't dominate, when this person acknowledged someone else. But this is a part of business. When we just, let's take relationships out of the way and love stuff, right? In business, you're going to have an expert in every area, at least for me. Like if I, as a business owner, get big, get a conglomerate, a CEO or something, I'm going to have a lawyer. I'm going to have a lawyer for my lawyer. I'm going to have a lawyer for my lawyer for my lawyer. I'm going to have an attorney. I'm going to have 3 accountants. You know what I mean? And then it's like, because everybody is not great, same areas of expertise, lawyers, right? Somebody may be good. One of the lawyers may be good at criminal law. One of the lawyers may be good at family law or civil court. But one of the others may be good in stuff like estates and stuff like that, inheritances or like business interests and stocks and bonds and trades, stuff like that. So it's like you're not really saying one is better than the other. They're just particularly great at what they do in that area of expertise. And so when we're talking about being a reader, divine messenger, or spiritualist, that's what the divine, the Most High God set for you to be great in that particular area of expertise, whatever you're talking about, right? So there should never be a reason where anybody should be jealous. Yep. Somebody is in their head about their stability now. Because I feel like that with the Knight of Swords, they took some type of quick action, or this is like erratic behavior also. Look, okay. I feel like somebody was trying to like sabotage or destroy somebody's business. And we're talking about spiritualist tarot reading this community. And another reason why I addressed that is because I seen two different tarot readers, and it's not the first time. They were like making videos about each other, bumping heads, fighting against each other, calling each other names. I mean, by name. They called each other by name, and they put the person's picture up. And I'm like, what is going on here? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Because as long as you are fighting with somebody else about why your tarot reads are right and theirs are wrong and who stole who, you are not focusing on yourself, your divine path, or you're not even getting the divine downloads. The divine is never going to give you downloads while you're in an energy of conflict all the time, an energy of being envious, an energy of fighting, an energy of trying to destroy another person's business, especially here, because then you're stopping the people that really need the messages. You're stopping them from getting the messages. Yep. You stopping them from getting the messages because you want to be in conflict and fight and be deceptive and destroy somebody's business, get somebody's. Because I'm seeing a lot of people on YouTube, and I'm not even gonna say readers. I'm gonna say people who I know give divine messages, and they keep complaining about like their viewership or their stuff being shadow banned and content being their page being reported, videos being reported, taken down, taken off a list, the search list and stuff, and it's just like crazy, bro. And man, look, lovers. Let me hurry up and get out of this energy. Where are we at? We're at 36 minutes. Took up all that time. Yep. Look, bro, look. If I cannot make it up. High priestess, look, jealous of somebody else's gifts. Me, for instance. And I know I'm not, everybody not like me. Cool. But when I look at the people that I really follow as readers, divine messenger, I know they get downloads, bro, because I resonate with them on an energetic level, not just by what they say, but by their morals, principles, and values, right? And there's no way I would be jealous of their messages. Like, they give out beautiful messages. They give me insight on areas that I have no insight in, or I have very little introspection in, bro. Hermit energy is very significant. Somebody could be a Virgo, somebody could be a Taurus, somebody could be a Capricorn, somebody could be a Libra. I just heard Libra because I definitely started off Libra, fire energy placements. I started learning those things like Sun, Moon, Venus, rising, plate, Chiron, stuff like that. I gotta learn that. But there are, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know a lot about like astrology placements and stuff like that, but there are people out there that I actually watch and acknowledge for their spiritual gifts that know more about that area of expertise. Do you think I'm sitting up over here jealous? Like, oh my God, they can read astrology. They can read them. They know what the moon cycles and, specific stuff to do. Like, that is it. So now I'm just gonna hurt and ruin their channel. I'm gonna report their content. I'm gonna mess with their viewership. I'm gonna have them shadow banned. That is the weirdest thing. Look, bro. Listen. Look. I'm gonna show these in twos, okay? Jealous of another person's insight in a particular area because that person in that particular area, this is what I'm saying. This is apples to oranges. Some people are meant to be astrology readers, right? Some people are meant to be tarot readers, right? Some people are just divine messengers, right? Some people are meant to be seers. Some people may have a higher intuition or insight in a particular area. When you somebody compared themselves and realized that they a page of pentacles to somebody ace of pentacles, and it made them jealous of somebody's gifts. That is the weirdest shit ever. When this person want to dominate, do you hear what I'm saying? In every single area of spirituality, healing, shamanism, like, yep, because this is what it's about. This is what it's about. This what it's about, bro. This what it's about. 9 of Cups, okay? 9 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Somebody don't like somebody's passion in a particular area. They can make them money, and they feel like that they would have to surrender and let this person dominate in a particular area out of 7 areas. Out of 7 different areas of expertise when it comes to healing, when it comes to divine messages, when it comes to helping people raise their vibration. Somebody is mad because maybe they're good at 7 different areas of these, having expertise in these different areas, but maybe somebody is better than they are in a particular area. Okay. And this person is infuriated about somebody's gifts in a particular area of expertise. That's why this person lost their gifts. That's why this person lost their gifts. They have to surrender now because it's like your wish fulfillment and your passion is now being led by deception. It's now being led by sneaky. It's now being led by conflict. It's not. I heard voyeurism. Voyeurism. I gotta look that up. I think I know what it. Look, man. Look. Voyeurism. I know I heard that right. Voyeurism. Before the cards even present themselves any further. We got the 7 of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles with the Chariot. I heard voyeurism. What's with the Chariot? I'm not even. Yeah, this look. Whatever action that this envious person took, it caused a rift in their relationship. With the 3 of Swords and the Magician, this caused a transformation in this person's relationship or partnership that caused somebody to move away from them, move forward, move on from them. It wasn't because this person didn't like them, didn't want them, didn't love them, or didn't think that they were great at what they did. It was this person's actions of being a hateful person with the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. With the Chariot, somebody moving with intent to deceive, hurt, or destroy. Cause conflict, cause problems, cause issues, bro. Yeah, because I'm telling you, bro, they wanted people. This person only wanted whoever this King of Pentacles is. This is the King of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess with the Devil out here. But the Lovers is here. Somebody only wanted this person to invest in them and their skills, their work, stuff like that. Yep. And only have feelings and emotions for them. And this don't even mean this person. Yeah, this person in their head. Because they see somebody as being more gifted than they are in a particular area, bro. And they feel like they being rejected, or maybe this person said that someone was over, that they were rejecting them or leaving them alone because of the action that they took. And they keep coming out. There's the Ace of Swords. We got the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is something stalemate or causing some type of stagnancy in not just one person. King of Pentacles is King of Pentacles. King of Swords could be the same person, but causing them stagnancy in their possibilities or in their different avenues to be able to move forward, causing them stagnancy or a stalemate in all their potentialities of different avenues of making money. When we're talking about a King of Pentacles, baby, he gonna jump into what he knows is gonna make him money. He makes wise investments, right? He makes wise investments. So you cause stagnancy because you jealous that a King of Pentacles acknowledges somebody in the same field with different expertise. You fucking with his money then. And that's the reason why this person decided to put their feet to the ground and told this person kick rocks. And Spirit say that's the truth. I feel like the truth hurts. Somebody is passionate about their money, or they're passionate about the decisions that they make. And if anybody get in the way of that, I feel like it's 10 of swords. I feel like this person feel like somebody messing with their happiness, when their happiness is their passion and the investments they make to make them money to build generational wealth, with the 10 of Pentacles coming out as well. Build generational wealth. And then you try to block that, baby. You try to block a person's healing. They saw all that. And they know exactly where it's coming from. They know where all the burdens have been in-house because of an empress that somebody is secretly in competition with. Do you hear me? And then we have, baby, with the Ace of Cups, feeling this person, this is just ridiculous, right? Ace of Cups. Now this person feeling like they making a choice for their emotional state of being, right? Maybe a person made a choice about like money moves, investments, and stability, building their future and stuff like that. Cool, they done got there. Now at this point, they want this. But maybe somebody didn't even realize. This is the crazy part, bro. I don't even know why. We got the Tower right here, bro. Tower to the Temperance. Ma'am, why are you carrying that TV? If you drop, put it up there. Put it up there. You got it? Where was you trying to take it in? Taylor's room? Whose TV is that? Girl, Caleb gonna wake up. No, she didn't go. No, she didn't go in Caleb's room while he sleep and unplug his TV and carry it into his TV. That boy gonna have a whole conniption fit. That's what my granny used to say. But that boy gonna have a whole conniption fit, bro. But as I was saying, maybe this person, they didn't realize that it's like a person who focused on all their money, their business investments, running their business or businesses, and they have a person who may be great at like a whole bunch of insight spiritually when it comes to making money moves and career moves and who to partner with and what route to go. And maybe, I feel like somebody got envious because they saw that this person realized or came awakened to needing to heal some type of inner turmoil or conflict. And that was the blockage why they couldn't get past a certain point. This could be a certain point of making like connections or partnerships or financial blockages or whatever. And it's like they were sick of being there. When you sick of being somewhere, you change. You do some introspection and you change, right? And maybe somebody came across another person, same field, who has insight on healing, why you may encounter blockages, right? Why it is important to heal. And maybe somebody was like, okay, I'll entertain this person's area of expertise. And they started to do like some inner healing and they started seeing results. Okay. They started seeing results and they acknowledge that person. So the moment that they seen that, after acknowledging this person, I can't even find the cards, but after acknowledging that particular person for helping them heal or giving them the insider tools that they needed to heal, to move past certain blockage or whatever, they acknowledge that person. And then maybe all kind of crazy stuff started happening to this person's business and stuff like that. And they realized that it was the person who, that's just rude. The person who was closest to them, who was giving them like the financial expertise and advice in the beginning. They realized how deceptive this person was, and they start looking into it deeper. Like, why would this person be so jealous, so so worried, so bothered by another person who can help people heal, but they good in these areas? And maybe somebody looked deeper into the background of each party. I don't know. I do know. I just feel like it's like that. Looked into the background of each different party's area of expertise, who they were as people. And I think somebody realized that once one person was very unhealed to be jealous and envious and all mess with their money. Because I feel like that's exactly what happened. And so I feel like this was divine intervention. We have the Most High here. We have the archangels and guardians here with the tower. Maybe somebody didn't realize that they needed love. Maybe somebody felt like they had everything in life and they didn't really need love or healing. Don't have to be love. It could be self-love. Maybe somebody didn't realize what that really was. Because some people think self-love looks like all of our things that we buy for ourselves and how good we look and how well we take care of ourselves. But also self-love looks like how we feel at the end of the night when we lay down, how we feel when we wake up in the daytime from our slumber, from our astral travels, right? It's also about how we take care of the things that we work so hard for too. Because there are people that will have the money and everything. They'll buy all these things and take care of that. They'll buy and then it'll become like not even a second thought, not even a back burner thought. It'll just be like, oh, okay, I got this, so now what? But when we love ourselves, we start being more appreciative of ourselves, our inner self. And maybe somebody didn't realize that they needed love or self-love or whatever the case may be. But whatever this is acceptive action that this person took, it didn't do nothing, but we do have the Hierophant here. I already showed y'all that. All it did was make this person come to a realization that they were wounded in such a way that they needed to make some changes or sacrifices, that somebody wasn't helping to heal the way that they needed to. Moving forward, we got to learn the art of detachment, people. We got to learn the art of detachment. We cannot say that too attached to anything. To anything. What was that just popped up on my screen? The moment we become overly obsessed or attached to something, that thing can be our downfall. People, places, things, situations, materials, it doesn't matter. And I say this because I'm gonna go back to the beginning. I was going to talk about something completely different, and then this energy just took me by force, bro. And somebody could be stalking a Queen of Cups. Five of Pentacles. But I lost something, right? And I always have this particular thing on me, right? Or with me. I'm gonna say that. And I don't know where it is. I have no idea where it is or how it would even leave my side. I have no idea. So I'm kind of like in a frenzy when I woke up today because I'm like, bro, where is it? I started looking through my videos I took yesterday when we dropped my daughter off to school. And I'm like, well, I don't see it on my wrist or in my hand, whatever. Let's just say that. And I'm like, where is it? So it wasn't there. So that means that it had to be in the house. So I'm like, I'm gonna start freaking out. And then I heard, before you start freaking out, do you remember the art of detachment? So now, maybe we meant for you to misplace that thing or lose it, because it is time for you to be able to depend only on your body. Not on this thing, not on this earth, not on this crystal, not on anything. Your body. To be the cleanser, the purifier, the energy magnifier, the manifester, the protector, the everything, depending solely on your own energy. Now, this is the test for you. This is what I heard earlier. And I'm still feeling the type of way about this thing that I have misplaced, lost. I'm not even gonna lie. But I know the art of detachment is important, because if I continue to hang on to the thought and memory of that particular thing, I'm not paying attention to the tool. Every tool we need is right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Everything we need is here. The moment we start relying so heavily on an external thing or something else besides this, you hear me? Besides this, our healing, we cause a blockage in our lives. I'm feeling some type of way about this particular thing I let go of, or that I misplaced or lost. I'm some type of way. But then I'm gonna be worried. Am I gonna worry about it all the rest of the day? Tomorrow? No. Because I know that if it's been misplaced or lost, it was meant to be. Now I gotta focus solely on here. Whatever the purpose that particular thing served, right? Now I feel like the divine is telling me, okay, we gave you, this is your little leg up. That was your leg up. That was kind of like getting you in the field, or particular energetic field, or whatever. Now we remove this from you. What you gonna do now? Are you gonna not have that particular energy, or be able to tap into that energy because you don't have that? Or do you know that, are you familiar enough with the energy where you can call that energy in using this? This is our biggest tool, bro. Biggest tool. The greatest investment you can make is in yourself. It's our biggest tool. And I think I'm not the only person that's coming to that realization. I think somebody else or others are realizing this. And whomever this vindictive person is, they don't know that area of expertise, but that doesn't mean that they're not great at what they do know. That means that maybe that person should have taken notes for somebody else, but I feel like somebody is just an envious person who doesn't want to. Somebody could be, I'm picking up on a very stubborn person. Somebody could be a Taurus. Somebody could be, I heard Virgo, but I'm picking up on Taurus. I'm picking up on Aries. I'm picking up on Virgo. They always think that they're right about everything. You just right, you're just right. An unhealed Virgo, no offense to anybody, an unhealed one, they're right about everything and you're just wrong. No matter how you explain it and what evidence you present, they'll find a reason why you're wrong and they're right. Oh. Anyways, somebody could be a fixed sign also. Somebody very much so could be a fixed sign on heavy earth and fire. Not really fire though, but heavy earth, heavy earth. Like somebody is grounded in their stubbornness. Somebody hella bullheaded. Somebody just don't want to accept that other people can be better at something. Like they can't be great at everything. Somebody had a terrible complexity issue. And somebody also tried to change, or they feel like that their 10 of Pentacles is threatened, or that they're threatened by some type of investment somebody wants to make. Or somebody, this person, whoever this jealous, envious person is, they feel like someone else transformed someone and allowed them to make it to their 10 of Pentacles. We kept saying 7 of Pentacles, 8. So let's say this person that we're working with, in a relationship, in a marriage with, they helped them get, or they were there and around and contributed to this person getting to like the 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, right? But this person could never get past that certain point. And they've been trying so hard, so long, right? Like why we can't get to the 10 from the 7 or 8, right? And somebody came across someone that told them to look within. And this person may have actually taken that advice and, you know what I'm saying? Like applied some of those insights. And it actually got them to the 10 of Pentacles. It actually transformed them. And somebody is mad because they weren't a part of the rest of the 2, 3 Pentacles. That's crazy as hell. Like you helped with, did you not help with the other 7, 8? So you mad because somebody helped get somebody to the finish line? This is like somebody running a marathon, right? And somebody being on their side, giving them water, giving them Gatorades, giving them little snacks and stuff, having a towel, having a little fan, wiping them off at every little, every little milestone or whatever. And this person, let's say this person collapsed. But this person who's been doing all this other stuff, maybe they're smaller than that person and they can't pick them up. Maybe they don't know what to do at that particular area. So let's say another runner comes along, sees that this person has collapsed, but they write the finish line right up there. And let's say they say, okay, that's okay. Like they not even acknowledging the other person, like, damn, you collapsed. Let me help you. Pick this person up and help hoist them to the finish line. This person on the sideline looking like, this person that took all their glory, just moved them out the way. They helped them make it to the finish line. I was here all the time and did this and did that. If you're dealing with the right person, that person's going to acknowledge everything you did along the way. Just because somebody came, another runner came and picked that person up off the ground and helped them a few hundred feet to the finish line doesn't mean that that person is going to overlook everything that you have done. But because that you deal with a lack mentality, you decided that you were going to follow that other runner home. You were going to spin their tires, spray paint their house, attack their business cards, stuff like that. Call the police, make false reports. That is the moment that you made that person realize that you are not worthy. That, yeah, you got them here. They done did what they needed to do for you and paid you back, gave you reciprocity. But moving forward, you're not the type of person that can help hold down a 10 of Pentacles with them because of the jealous, envious, conflictual this type of action that you took. All because this person acknowledged somebody else helped them transform the rest of the way to get the other 2, 3 Pentacles. That's just crazy to me. I hope I'm making sense. I'll be talking fast, but I'll be trying to get it in there and squeeze it in there, bro. Like, and then this is ignorant. Now somebody want to argue, and this very well could be like a split up of like a business or partnership or something. Now somebody could be fighting someone, like a business could be getting like liquidated. I think that's what it's called. Oh no, I'm not quite sure. I'm not gonna say I don't know. That's a negative way of saying that. But this is like a business. What do you call it? A dissolution of business or business or asset, something dissolution of a marriage, and it involves like assets and like stocks, bonds, all this kind of stuff like that. And somebody is like fighting, like, I deserve it all. I deserve it all. That person ain't did nothing. I did this and did that. Yes. And you were acknowledged. This is like the judge telling somebody like, yes, did you not? Okay. Along the way, you put $1,000 into something and they put 1,000 in. Did they, when they got a return on their investment, did they give you double your money, triple your money? The person's like, well, yes, they did. They actually gave me 10 times more than the 1,000. So they gave me 10,000 back on the 1,000 I helped them in because they hit big for whatever reason. And the judge is probably, I feel like the judge is like, so you got paid back everything that you put in. So what's the issue? I think there's a lot of jealousy here, bro. I don't know. There's a lot of jealousy here. Somebody want to take everything that everyone has so they won't ever be able to give or start a new connection with this 10 of Pentacles. That's what I'm feeling like. And people gotta heal. People gotta heal. Somebody trying to stand their ground and make sure that let me see what the next card is, because I'm sure finna see. Is trying to cause a lot of obstacles and blockages. Somebody could be trying to get somebody locked up. That's what I'm saying. False reports. Somebody trying to get somebody locked up based off of a whole bunch of false reports and stuff because they feel like this is their way. The only way that they can combat or stand their ground to hold on to the. No, they don't want to hold on to the 7, 8 Pentacles that they contributed to help get, or whatever the case may be. They want the whole 10 Pentacles. They want to make sure that this person, whatever connection that they go into, that they have so many obstacles, so many burdens, so many issues, so many problems that they're constantly fighting that they'll never get a chance to go into a new connection. Somebody is trying to make false reports and get somebody arrested and stuff. Man, yep, because they secretly, they don't want this person to love somebody else. I'm so sick of y'all. I'm so sick of y'all. Look. All because somebody gave a little bit of acknowledgement to someone in one of 7 areas. Somebody hoisted something. This person also feel like this person holding this. Let's say this is a masculine, feminine. This feminine feel like this masculine put another person on a pedestal, that's a page of Pentacles when she gave all this, she did all that. Like, that's weird. It's weird. And maybe this masculine did. Yep, that's what it is. That's what it. Bro, this is too much jealousy. Also, this is like the last 2, 3 Pentacles. They were real important to this masculine. This masculine acknowledged that somebody helps him accomplish or achieve those last 2 or 3 pentacles in that 10 of pentacles, right? They help achieve that. And this woman feels like that person didn't do shit, or they didn't do enough, or they only did a little bit for this person to be acknowledging them the way that they're acknowledging them. Like it's an illusion. Like that person didn't do stuff. They didn't contribute. They didn't, they only did this. They only did that. It's not that big of a deal. It's only a page. It's only a page. But whatever this page of pentacles was, it helped this person. Do you hear what I'm saying? It helped this person. And somebody is pissed off. Do you hear me? And it just keep coming out. The emperor with the family. So this could be somebody's husband. This could be somebody's father, but I'm picking up on husband. So weird, bro. Yep. I mean, look. Okay. We got the tower with the temperance. Somebody tried to harm or destroy an earth angel, or somebody that the divine declared as their pick when it comes to a particular area. The pick out of a family, the pick out of a lineage, the pick to be a person who they chose to have this particular gift. And when I'm lying, bro, this shit keep coming out together. Somebody is infuriated. So the way I feel this person's energy, this is the type of shit that make me want to, let me, because that's not even, we're not talking about how I feel. We're talking about the messages. So yeah, that's the message. This is like the craziest energy ever. It's like the craziest energy. But be mindful. In this situation, it's not what the advice that the person gave or the acknowledgement. It's not the advice that this particular gifted person or whatever gave. It's about the action that someone took. This is why the breakup or dissolution or liquidation or whatever this is happening. It's about the action that a person took in order to keep a person from being seen or being seen as a person that should be acknowledged or held on a pedestal or that did anything to contribute to get somebody to the finish line. You followed that person, this person picked this person up because, wait, you weren't able to do it, right? And somebody out of the kindness of their heart gave a person a lift, a hand. And this could be kind words for all people know. And that help. People don't know how big of a difference it makes to be kind. I cannot stress that enough. And that helped that person make it to that finish line. Maybe that person was running that marathon to sponsor or to for a charity case for kids or sick people or elderly or some kind of community something. People run marathons and do that type of stuff for that, right? And the fact that a runner came along and said, oh my God, let me help you. Out of the kindness of my heart, let me help you. The finish line. So I don't even know what the reason you running for. You can just be running for help. Let me just help you out of the kindness of my heart. Make you carry that person to the finish line, give them a hand, help them up, help put their arm around, and you help them get a few hundred feet. And somebody on the sideline they don't fucking deserve all acknowledgement. And this person probably was like, oh, I'm thankful for that person helping me up. I'm bigger than you. Maybe you could help me and stuff I'm glad that person helped me. Now we can continue and we can go ahead and give to this charity because I finished the race. And somebody's like, oh, hell no. And this is the issue, that right there. Now you done followed this person home. You done scratched up their car. You done put sugar in their gas tank. You done flattened this person just because they helped the person to a few hundred feet to the finish line. You done flattened this person's tires. You done spray painted the side of the house, the garage and stuff. You probably done stole their dog. All kind of weird ish. You done called making false police reports to get somebody locked up. because a person helped somebody a few hundred feet to a finish line and they said they thankful for them. This person and these actions prove to someone that the other was not worthy to move forward. Art of detachment. Learn it, people. Yep, and that person is out in the Five of Pentacles because of the actions that they took, because of the choices that they made. Bro, in the past. Somebody could have even attacked somebody's children or called DCS on somebody else. You know, Child Protective Services made false reports and shit. With the Ace of Pentacles. Gifted children. I don't know what that is. A son? I don't know what we doing here. Somebody feel like this person is, I gave you a son, I deserve everything. Is that what this energy is? Like a person that's like, oh, because I gave you a baby, I deserve everything that you done ever accomplish. You done ever, you know, you get a return on your investment. I gave you a son, I deserve all of that. All of that, even though I only get the son. I mean, that is Ace of Pentacles. It's a beautiful thing to give somebody with a child, especially this person, first child, especially if this is a man who wants a son. A beautiful thing to give that person. But you give them that doesn't mean that you are entitled, because this person has an entitlement issue. I am that the son that I gave you is like Seven of Pentacles. That's how much I feel like the investment of giving you a child is worth. This is somebody's frame of mind. So out of them 10 pentacles, I want 7 pentacles. This is what's going on. Out of them 10 pentacles, I want 7 pentacles because I gave you a son or a child or had children for you. That's why I cycle close. That's why somebody make the choice to close the cycle with this person. Yep. Because this person is stingy, greedy, you know, just everything to myself. I don't care. I'm not budging. I'm not moving. I'm going to stand on my ground. I got a person, a child or children. They might have built the business up by themselves. Yes, you decide to be a stay-at-home wife and have the children take care of the home. I should get 7 of them 10 pentacles. No, you should get what you deserve. What is meant to help take care of alimony, spousal support, mortgage payments, rent, bills, and support for the children. No, somebody want majority of it, where somebody just got to start over. So you mean tell me you want me to give you my 10 of Pentacles, or you want me to give you 7 of my 10 of Pentacles, and I'm left with 3, bro? That's what you telling me? This what you telling me? Okay. Motherfucker, like you ain't talking nothing but gibberish. I swear, with the 8 of Wands or the Page of Wands, you telling me a lot of. This is like you're doing a lot of talking, but you ain't saying nothing. You ain't really saying nothing. You're doing a lot of talking, but you ain't really saying nothing. Somebody could be trying to petition the court. This is what I'm telling you, bro. Somebody is trying to do some stuff. Man, bro, I cannot make it up. Look, it just we got the word, a cycle closed. You hear me? King with a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Cups. Or a King of Pentacles close a cycle and it's going towards a Queen of Cups. We do see, hold on. Yep. Somebody, man, also, we're going to start here from the beginning. Because I'm going to read these all the way through. I'm going to read these all the way through, and then I'm going to end this. We're over an hour, so I got to start timing. Is there a way I can put this on the live? Anyways, somebody made a choice to be a drama starter because they were jealous. This could be somebody's wife and or baby mama, kids mama. I don't like that word baby mama or baby daddy. It's ugly. This could be somebody's children's mother or father or the child's parent, whatever, child or children's mother, who is burdened because they're envious of some type of transformation that somebody made that brought them that pushed them to the finish line. Okay? And this person is heartbroken. And not only that, I feel like with the devil and the magician, This person did some type of binding magic on this person's heart chakra to close this person's heart chakra down. And who's to say this person's heart chakra was open to somebody else that helped carry them to the finish line? That is weird. Whomever this is, this envious person, they have a terrible lack mentality. I would never be friends with somebody like this. Go heal, Pooh. Go, you gotta go heal. You ain't got to, but this, you lost like a beautiful thing because you were envious that somebody helped carry somebody to the finish line a few hundred feet. And from there, every action that you took towards an Empress energy, or every action as an Empress, the moment that you fight and do all this stuff, you are no longer seen as an Empress. You're seen as a burden, a liability, because you're not thinking about how all the actions you took can come back on somebody, right? But not only that, you done did binding magic to shut this person's heart chakra off or feelings down or something. This is definitely what you did. Who's to say this man or woman, whomever, even loved the other person? Just because they said, I'm so thankful that person came along and helped me to the finish line. Don't feel like I was going to make it. Who's to say that person was in love with that person? That's so weird. So you did this. And this is, you can't read it no other way. Everybody can say it's something different, but we got the devil to the magician to the three of swords. So this is what you did. Okay, moving forward. That caused this person to move on. Or to make this person move on. I don't know. I really just, I don't know. Because there's a 10 of Pentacles there. You heartbroken because somebody helped somebody to the finish line so they could get from the 7 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. And they gave that person a little acknowledgement. Just a simple thank you. It don't have to be the case. It's just an example. Let's say the thank you is a monetary gift. Like, oh, I want to thank this person. They really gave me insight on that. I want to pay them, like, I don't know, a couple $100, $20. It could be anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about $20, but shit, a couple $100. Yeah. Anyways, the 10 of Pentacles, you mad. You mad because somebody helped somebody to the finish line. From 7 of Pentacles to 10. They helped them with 3 Pentacles. You mad. You mad. That is the craziest thing ever. So you did all this. You want to be seen as an Empress? I don't think so. This is why this person moved on with their 10 of Pentacles, possibly. And you feel like this person left you out in the cold. Left you out in the cold, having to fend for yourself and making. I feel like this is also you trying to argue somebody made empty promises just to leave you out in the cold, or that you had to juggle all different areas and stuff just for this person to end up leaving you in the cold. You did that to yourself. Whatever actions you took, you did to yourself. You know what I mean? Because you were so headstrong on being. Why I heard the only beneficiary of something? Child. That's why this King of Pentacles closed the cycle out with you. You could be a mother. You could be the mother of his child or children. Somebody definitely closed a cycle out on you, but you did this because you were in your feelings. And so you wanted to cause trouble, drama, conflict, problems. This is what you did. This type of stuff mess with men like this money. When men are King of Pentacles, when men are any kind of kings or emperors, they always do risk assessments. Any business, good business, they do risk assessment. You became a liability. The moment that you went from this energy, okay, to this energy, that was your choice. You became a liability. Risk assessment. You became a liability because this stuff can mess with somebody's money. Whatever it is that you did, you cause conflict within a connection, a relationship, a home, a partnership, a business. That's your problem. That's your problem. So if somebody move forward and see, they weighed the risk also. That's what I'm getting. Somebody weighed the risk of what it would look like if they stayed connected to you or with you moving forward. They weighed the risk of their baby. They weighed the risk of their 10 of Pentacles. You hear me? And they weighed all the risks with the strength and the 2 of Pentacles, and they found that they were going to end in a 5 of Pentacles if they moved forward with their 10 of Pentacles with you, because you are a drama-filled person. I don't care who it is. I'm going to tell you how you need to hear this, because you're messing with people. You in a connection, a partnership, and you're taking care of. Sometimes, look, I just calm down. Sometimes, as women, sometimes, this is not to degrade or demean women, sometimes we need to shut the F up. All the jealousy stuff, pay attention to your man. Or your man, pay attention to your woman. They doing everything, they providing everything. Y'all have a partnership, y'all have a good relationship. The moment that you get jealous and try to and do anything that is going to jeopardize somebody's money, baby, I don't know. A lot of people, they done worked hard to get to a 10 of Pentacles. There is no way they don't have risk assessment managers. There's no way these people aren't logical and always weigh the risk. If it looks like it's gonna go from a 10 of Pentacles to a 5, I promise you. What does that mean? They out of there. Get over it. That's why this King of Pentacles closed the cycle on his 2 of Cups with a Queen of Cups, because they knew that this was all it was gonna be. I promise you. Somebody could even go to jail for something that this person did. Somebody could be trying to like resist or stop some type of backfire to their business, to their money, to their investments, because of something that their partner, or this could be business or relationship, did. Yep. Look, this is what I know, bro. The judgment right here. Somebody could go to jail for something that someone they were connected to did to another person, because of greed, envy, and jealousy. Yep. And this is about their business. This has something to do with business. I'm telling you what I love. A lot of things have been traced back to a business. Let's say this is a type of business where they access people's personal information. Let's say somebody was in a part of somebody's business, a partner or a lover. It's a business, two married couples started together. And eventually somebody got jealous of someone for whatever reason, and they start abusing that business's ability to access people's personal information, or accessing something. And a lot of things got traced back to this business. Now this person could lose their business. And somebody had to make the conscious decision and move it. Am I going to go from the 10 of Pentacles to the 5? Or am I going to have to give somebody, chuck the deuces to somebody? That's what somebody did. They love this person, but they love their money more. Look, in these situations, I would love my money more, my business. Like, what? You say what? Oh, I could possibly lose my 10 Pentacles. I could lose 5 of those 10 Pentacles. Oh, no, that person got to go. Oh, I done invested too much in that. That person got to go. Hey, we had a fun ride, but you got to go from here. Maybe somebody gave up 3 of their Pentacles to make this person go away. Maybe somebody offered 3 of Pentacles and somebody just want somebody want the 7 Pentacles and leave this person with the 3. Somebody like, you kidding me, right? You kidding me, right? You kidding me, right? You think you gonna parlay off of 7 of my 10 Pentacles, right? And leave me at a stalemate with 3 Pentacles. I don't know what these people are. Listen, I don't be meaning to laugh towards the end. I just be trying to get in a line of these people. And I think somebody kind of crazy. Now, this is coming from a crazy bipolar person. I think somebody kind of there is no fucking way. And maybe this might have to be the case. I don't know. Somebody feel like maybe they're gonna have this person gonna win the 7 Pentacles and whatever split this is. Maybe Now, okay, so wait. Hold on. I don't even know what this is. Just maybe. Move that. Move those that cup away from that TV, ma'am, and you're sitting way close to that TV. Way too close. It's time for these to come out. They done got all crinkly on me. That's how I know they doing. But look. There's an officer, also a detective, that could have brought somebody's information, brought someone information in about the other party in the split. The information is good enough that it'll allow this person to free themselves out of whatever binding contract this is, because this could be a business contract. This is definitely something about a business. I don't know if it's two people in a relationship and they have a business together, or somebody entered into a contract with somebody that they're in business with, and maybe a relationship came from. The Empress is out here. I don't know. But there's a detective, or maybe like a PI or something, somebody that brought somebody back some real pertinent information that's going to help them get out of something. I don't know who this is, because, yeah, this person was watching possibly a King of Wands, who they was giving stuff to. Or this could be the other party who hired a private detective to follow a King of Wands around and see what they were doing, so they can try and gather information on this person and free up some of them pentacles, or release themselves from a marriage. This could be a King of Wands who ain't ish and who was doing the most. Yep, I think somebody's trying to take somebody's money. I think somebody's trying to take everything somebody got. That is crazy with the Justice, Six of Pentacles. Somebody is trying to, somebody trying to make sure somebody walk away with everything somebody else got. Like, they don't walk away with nothing. They may walk away with a few pennies. Or they're going to walk away with 6 of this person's 10 pentacles, I'm telling you. And if that is the case, look, walking away, look. I don't know. Somebody also could be checking in on somebody's information or some type of communication about somebody's job, what they do for work. Ciao. Yeah, I'm not even. Yeah. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. That's it for this. I'm gonna have to come back with story time, bro, because So what somebody does for work, 8 of Pentacles, is the 9 of Wands, 9 of Cups, 5 of Swords. Yeah, somebody knows something. I don't know which party this is. Somebody knows something. Something has been illuminated with the Hermit Sun card. Somebody knows something or found something out that's going to get them out of something, or going to allow them to walk away unscathed, or walk away because I'm hearing something about court too. This is like criminal charges, bro. Like, remember I said, like, helping a person to a finish line, then this person on the sideline that's been helping all the time, like, whatever, running with this person, walking with this person, meeting them at the little checkpoints and stuff. And then let's say this person followed somebody home, like they made all kinds of false reports, they got somebody's business shut down, they got somebody investigated, they made a whole bunch of false reports, allegations in the court system with the police, with, like, this could be with like child protective services, somebody got somebody's shadow banned business or platform or something shut down. That could be what that world card is as well. Somebody messed with somebody's money, somebody probably hacked into somebody's bank account, hacked into somebody's like phone, stuff like that, been hacked, doing all kind of criminal stuff. But somebody was doing it from like a place of business that they work at with another person, or that they have with another person. Yep. and someone's traced back to this business. So whomever this woman is, real vindictive. Whomever this woman is, okay. Yeah, somebody trying to mess with my throat chakra this time. Clear it. Please clear up my throat chakra, third eye chakra, and crown. Ashe. Whomever this woman is, whatever, I don't know what this business is. I can only speculate, whatever. Whatever this business is, it allows for them to have certain type of access to people's personal information of some kind. I don't know what kind of business this is. This woman could be just like a secretary and work with the owner of the business, or have a secret relationship with somebody of the business. It's something like that. Or they could be in a marriage and work together at this business. Predominantly or mainly, or this is this man's business. She accessed some type of information of somebody's. This could be the person that helped the man to the finish line. You know what I'm saying? It's some criminal stuff. But everything that she was doing criminally was traced back to that business. And this possibly, maybe this man had a private investigator or something follow this woman around. And the private investigator or whomever came back with some pertinent information that can help alleviate, or that's not the word, absolve. That's what I'm looking for. Absolve this man of whatever criminal charges are coming towards them, where it was traced back to the woman, but a private investigator gave this man like the smoking gun. He definitely came back with some information. She, whatever, it doesn't matter. That will help release this man from whatever criminal pending charges that he may be facing. But at the same time, this woman was doing stuff to make sure, like, if that man didn't want to give her 7 of his 10 pentacles, like she was trying to whatever, because it was like somewhere along the line, way before the criminal charges came, this man caught this woman in some type of criminal activity. The hatred, the envy, the stuff she was doing, he caught her. I think that's when this person decided to walk away. Not because of another person, but because of what the person he was connected to was doing. The type of person they had to be. I think somebody seen somebody real true colors or who they were on the inside. Somebody decided to leave that person, dissolve a business, dissolve a marriage. I don't know, get a divorce, whatever. And this woman wanted 7 of the 10. She was like trying to make sure that this man could never walk away with money. Like he would have to start all the way over, or have to start over with a little bit of nothing. Like, I'm going to take 7 pentacles in a divorce or in a dissolution of marriage, or whatever that is, where you split up assets. I think it's a dissolution of marriage, if I think back to my little legal Rolodex. And she was trying to make sure this man walked away with a little bit of nothing, where he would be so busy trying to get his money back up that he wouldn't have time for a 2 of Cups, Ace of Wands. He wouldn't have time to start a new connection. I don't know if she actually did this, or the divorce could have already happened. Maybe she actually did this. Bro, this is a lot of downloads. This is going way too far, because I'm hearing so much. So much. Shoot. I'll just snag this braid. I'm hearing so much, because I think this already happened. Where they did get a divorce, and she took 7 of his 10 pentacles, leaving him with nothing, where this man had to work so hard to get his money back up, because she took most of it in a divorce or something. I don't know. Something like that. So being so busy where he couldn't pay attention or have the time for a 2 of Cups, Ace of Wands. And then let's say this woman came back after the everything and tried to, and see, man, that's a wicked person. I think that they have children together or something. Yeah, I think they have children together with the son and the lovers. I think that they have children together. And I think they was probably dealing with each other for the children, not in that manner, but I think somebody spent the block, this woman. She spent the block on this man knowing that she had already taken most of his money and probably used his own money. This is a diabolical witch. This is a diabolical witch. Offered this man back some of his money if they could get back together and work stuff out, or lure this man in with promises of giving him his money back, or most of his money back, or some of his money back, or giving him enough where maybe it'll take him from the 3 of Pentacles to the little 6 or something. We did see 6 of Pentacles. I think he offered to get his man back. Baby, this woman is diabolical. That is craziness. This woman diabolical, bro. She's very logical. Oh, she's very strategic. I'm gonna say that. Yep, she moves very strategically. Spirit, y'all just took me all the way. I said I wanted to stop doing so many like physical or surface level readings. I'm trying to focus on healing and see what I can share with y'all about the spirit and walking in nature. Like, damn, these reads be, because people are diabolical. Yeah, I think this person rebound. You hear me? Rebound. Somebody went back to somebody in secret for the money or to try and get some type of money back. And then I think somebody, when they got back into this relationship with this woman, I think these two people are divorced, or maybe they like separated, pending divorce. And somebody took took most of this man 10 of Pentacles, 7. And that man been out there working hard, trying to get his money back up. Can't focus on really like no connections or starting no new connections because he's worried about his money. I think this woman lured this man in and said like, hey, can we work it out? If you come back and work it out, I'll give you X amount of money back, or I'll give you I'll give you 3 of the 7 Pentacles I took back. That'll put you in a 6, right? That'll get you all the way back to the 10, but you'll be from the 3 to the 6, right? Or maybe somebody threw somebody a contract. I think something was not the case. I think this woman has spunked out this man money. I got this download last month about that. I just never did that upload. I think that woman spent this man money. I think this month that woman kept like, oh, we get back together, we can make it work, and then I'll give you this, or but you have to be with me for a certain amount of time. We gotta go to marriage counseling, and you gotta not get a divorce, or whatever the case may be. This is exactly what I feel like went on. It is just not. Look, this is. I'm telling you, I'll give you back some of your Pentacles. This one is diabolical. Like, what? Look, she got some skills though. Look, when I say strategic, this is what this is. I'll give you back some of the money. I'll give you back 6. I'll get you to the 6 of Pentacles. Child, that is crazy work. So I think somebody went back. I think somebody went back to someone and realized that they was just stringing them along and they didn't have none of the money. And they was just trying to get them back so they could get their money back up and then probably kick that person to the curb. Y'all, I'm out. We're going to end this live, and then I'm going to come back with story time, probably in about an hour, child. It's got to come down. It's got to come down. So I don't know what this message is for, but remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest. When you try to make a message fit, you will cause confusion, and we only operate off of high vibrational truth and clarity on this channel. So remember, as I say, don't let this world define you. Don't be diabolical. Define yourself like I define me, because I'm your girl, Shay, the DUAL Alchemist, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.